All right, you man. The broadcast is up. What color you wearing? You got on white? I'm doing red top, white bottoms. You gonna do all black? All right, cool.
That's what the feeling, and you ride it like a wave, crashing so the sparks can come together. Don't need a reason why the universe was made. It goes on and on and on and on forever. And it's a long flight on this battle star where we fight for love no matter where we are. Oh, 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 oh. And there's a big bang in this universe, and it makes me feel like a go on way.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Garoppolo's 49ers.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the home of Super Bowl 50, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene is
after they done their game on the Madison Gridiron Goons, yeah.
49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Huh? Mob said and JC are playing in Goons.
Now Garoppolo.
He said he wants his points back.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what he wants. He wants his 7 points back. That's what he said.
Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he has a physical ability, he can throw the football, but he's mentally tough as well.
Well, just both of y'all to get your points back then.
They actually trained him to be a starter, even though he wasn't getting any
Hey, take it up with him.
And this guy adapts and thrives with the ability to play against pressure.
I'm just the messenger, okay?
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Ooh, good hit.
Knocked down sideways.
Trying to murder my play, ain't you?
The tally on first down.
I'm glad injuries ain't on. He would have been hurt.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle.
You sure it wasn't your connection? Because you did leave the party.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15,
tomato.
just shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what
Yeah,
else the offense
it's
has
stupid
up
in
its
our
sleeve.
eyes, but give the man his points, man.
First down, a run with Hyde. Push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry.
Well, you got to
It'll be
bicker
second down.
and argue with that man like that.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do.
And that 3 points can be critical towards the end of the game. You never know.
It says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Here comes the 7th play of this.
Well, league, that was in death row, right?
Well, but here's third down. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
So what y'all going to do? Y'all going to play it over or what y'all going to do?
The left hash should be a fairly easy one here. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one.
Why don't you just do the? Why don't y'all just do the
That's
the
about
point?
as bad a miss as you can have.
First carry now. This is Johnson. And right away, he lost the football.
Get up. You slow mother.
At the 15.
I'm glad he got the pick. I mean, I'm glad he. Man, I wish he would have kept his balance.
And he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early.
What you say, man?
With safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And
now you want a fair sim, huh? Okay, I'll fair sim it.
Head up, run right through him.
On second down, here's Garoppolo.
Damn it.
Trying to get it to Robinson.
That's what I get for being greedy.
It's the rookie safety.
That's only my second pick of the season.
Will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Room here to run. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second down following the incompletion. To throw again. Palmer. Caught on the left side. Fitzgerald. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. He's going deep for Brown. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Good defense.
Incomplete.
So we have to remember this offensive unit, they've been off for the last 2 weeks, had an open week, and so it might take them a little while to get back into rhythm. I know they worked hard to try and get past that in practice, but practice isn't game speed.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The San Francisco offense.
He's in the game with JC.
Last-minute instructions before they take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know.
But check the group me. They might be done.
The number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you.
They're playing in goons.
Get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Damn it.
Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked
Eagles
6
and
times last week.
Eagles and
Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays
Jag.
in. If I have a
That's who's
fullback
playing
or
right
the
now.
running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. On the counter, this is Hyde. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
Give them time. Give them offset time. They almost done, man.
Able to pick up something there, being physical running the football. But I think he's got really good vision and great feet. He's going to be the key to this offense really being revitalized.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
I'm gonna just fair similar because I don't know. I mean, we don't know whose connection went out.
Still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I don't think.
And to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20.
But I don't think they. It was a close game. It was only 10-7.
14 yards and it moves the sticks.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match.
But their game was 10-7. UMass was up by 3 points.
Tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on its toes and punching. And there was another first down run.
They was in the second quarter, and UMass was up by 3. But UMass don't want to play it over.
Running back. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
On 2nd down, Hyde. All right, a first down and more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Carlos Hyde, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
UMass, you should just play the game over, man. Y'all just do 7-7.
Gold now out to kick it away.
Just do 7-7, and you get the ball. Just you get last possession.
Past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau. Now Johnson. He won't go down.
Damn it.
David
Fuck.
Johnson on his way. Past the
Good
20.
run.
Touches. David Johnson, 79 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of.
Damn, dude.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Back to the ground. This time it's Hyde. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They run it again with Hyde. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll give to Hyde.
Good tackle.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm playing
A
Sleezo.
little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and
The
11.
broadcast is up.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
And he dropped the ball. Damn it.
It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit.
I dropped that dime in there nicely. I don't know what you talking about. You was supposed to catch that.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Throw left side caught by
No, he's with
this time
family.
he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
I'm going
They
for
didn't
this,
get the
man.
first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Trying to get your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep
Shut
him
up.
short of the first. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Give him 11 on the game there. And it'll be 1st down, 49.
I wasn't expecting that to be there. When I saw it was there, I was like, oh,
Get
man.
their tight ends involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down,
Damn
they'll
it.
try to run the counter.
Good D.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy
That
of
is
the 20
some
in the red zone.
bullshit.
Call it a 4-yard
He had
kick,
that first
but leaves
down.
him a few inches short here on 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Now, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulated.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Yeah.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn it.
So we've
tried my best to beat
here
him.
in a 4-point game. As we
Yeah,
send
he
you
was
cross
on it.
country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report. Here's Larry Ridley. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
Way to be there, baby. Way to be there.
Positive. Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Throwing his Palmer. Fitzgerald bringing it in.
He might be over. He can still
He'll be
catch.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A first down carry here for Johnson.
Good
And
tackle.
he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Carlos Hyde, see you later. And he
Oh, they didn't give me the
deep
touchdown.
into enemy territory.
That's some
big run there
BS.
by Hyde. 57 yards
His
on the
ass
ground.
got in there,
And a new
man.
set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and sneak it here. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
So you gave in, huh?
You had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean
Come
on
here,
that
Carson Palmer.
leadership. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Come on, Ruben Fox, give me another pick.
Throw on first down.
Give me another pick.
Palmer.
Oh,
And the
my
attempt there
goodness.
altered the ball flight, and
I would have been
it
so
falls
pissed off if you'd have
incomplete.
caught
It'll
that.
be second down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Palmer gives to Johnson on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Good
And
catch.
he's got enough
Say
for the
what now?
first across midfield to the 48. He
Give him
goes for
time.
18 there
Is he still
as
in
the
the party?
drive will continue.
Yeah, you do.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on now, can't be blowing tackles like this. We got to
Another
keep
nice
this
gain,
record
13
going, man.
yards that time and another first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's going to take
This is gonna be a
one down to
dogfight.
the
These are
25.
division
9
rivals.
yards
This
is the
game's
pickup
gonna
there,
be a
and they'll have
dogfight.
second and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and
Shut
running
up.
game imposing its will.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now it's Palmer. Here's a screen to Powell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Damn it, good play.
Calling a gain is
Lucky I wasn't able to
gets
get
him
before
into
his bucking over there.
second
He can catch
For
an
a second there, I thought
interception.
that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Palmer will throw. Escaping the pressure right. A nifty
This
bit
is
of scrambling there.
bullshit
12 yards,
here.
first down.
Good run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it
Good
down to the
tackle,
5.
baby.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You win two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
second down. Here's Palmer. And now on the pitch.
What the hell did you do?
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it
Wow.
back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away
Nigga,
from
shut
it.
the hell up.
In this
There ain't
case,
no
though,
code.
the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now Palmer to throw.
Get that ball. Get that.
And that is
Fuck.
incomplete.
What's up?
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that
What are you doing now?
Shift away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions.
You're going to get your
maybe in
10
the
points,
back of his
homie.
mind.
You got to get his
Now on
7.
fourth down, Bruce Arians will send out his field
Fair,
goal
you got to
unit.
be fair, you Matt. You got to give him the 7 points. No, what the hell just happened?
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. But now there is a
Keep
penalty
your ass
marker
still.
on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Ruben Foster, what the hell you doing?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples.
Yeah.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
Okay,
They
this is what
decide
you
that one
do.
correctly.
Now after the main
Let him
field
score
goal,
his
here's
touchdown,
Dawson
then you
back
score
out now to
yours,
send this one away
then let
on the
him
kickoff.
go downfield and score a field goal.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Leopard!
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he's not
Come
even
on,
gonna
dude.
get
Cut
back to the
upfield.
line
Cut
of
up.
scrimmage.
Cut up.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and
Shit.
steady. Get those
Good
gains
defense.
and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense?
No,
Make
you
sure take
didn't.
care of the ball and punt it away?
He pulled the
What kind of
plug.
options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
You can't quit, homie, man.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And Robinson with a big catch.
Boy, you don't know how much, Sleazer, that took a lot of patience for me to sit in the pocket and throw that ball like that. That took patience.
Conversion with a gain of 28.
I saw him cut cross. I just stood in the pocket like nothing fazed me.
Another tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward
Shut
here
up.
for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Still a couple yards
Well, yeah,
short of
he
the
still
first
talking
as
to
the
you?
3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And the
Fuck.
reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense today has been that
That's
day.
death row.
But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. This is going to
Damn
carry
it.
well into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense,
Good tackle.
you're thinking, let's get in the end zone.
Way to
this
be
time.
there,
It
Smith.
helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Second down following the run.
Do you want to fear something? Or you want the fourth win?
Caught right side, Gresham. And he'll be out of bounds
okay.
across the 30-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with
Now
that
he's saying
big
how you
wide
get the
body
fourth
of
win.
his.
Come on,
Didn't
dude.
get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a
You
sack.
can't quit the game.
DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Now he's saying, did I ask for the fourth win when he quit? Well, both of y'all quit, so both of y'all. I know. Okay.
Leading here late, so a chance if they can halt the offense. Now Palmer. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they'll start with great field position.
Faded has connection problems. You mad?
So leading, they have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock.
He doesn't. Faded doesn't quit. He lost connection. You mad?
Handoff comes to Hyde. And brought
But why did you
down,
quit?
able to
Why did you
get
quit
it
the
to
game?
30-yard line.
He agreed
It's
to a
gain
fair
of
sim. You
11
could have just
yards
taken
that
it.
time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Oh, he said you didn't give him back his points like he was supposed to. He said he left the middle of the field wide open for you to get his point, for you to get your point.
20 here for Hyde. Down to about the 22.
And why did you take a sack, man? Just run the ball. Just run a play.
8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
He said you blitzed
I know
him.
this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you,
Throw
from
the ball,
experience,
man.
the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So that was big. Needed a few yards to pick up the first. Slim lead here in the 4th quarter. And they turn to the big fella, the fullback, to get it done.
And you know, as my partner, you know I'm old school, right? You know I love those mastodons that carried the ball way back in the day that were a key part of the offense. And now, when they need them, when they need those key yards, those tough grind-them-out yards, the fullback's going to get the ball.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground. And
What is he saying now?
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose.
Nigga, ain't nobody getting no fullback dive from you, you asshole.
First. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run for it with Hyde. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go now.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Shut up.
Gold now out to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Fuck you, Faded.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And this is dropped.
Oh, he almost caught that, too.
Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly.
Jimmy G got his second pick, his second INT of the season.
Home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the 49ers, the train just keeps rolling.
What play?
9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they fall 2 games.
But I feel like they
500
cheated me on that
at
touchdown right
3-5.
there with Carlos
And they'll be
Hyde.
at home next
He
week
crossed the
for a
plane and
date with the
they
Seattle
ruled it
Seahawks.
on the 1. Huh? Yeah.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA
Hey,
Sports.
ain't no better. I got 88
And
passing
we'll get
yards.
ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.
You know he's not gonna text you, man. I'm about to do it now. I'm about to see if they done mob setting JC. Did you hit him up already? All right. Oh, so they done then. Okay, I'll advance it now.
It's okay, it's okay. I already